The Spa Preston 10K.
We're talking today to two amazing people here from the Lancashire Teaching Hospital. I've got with me Joanna and Lucy.
Good morning.
How are you both?
Very well, thank you.
Lovely. Okay, so let us tell us all about this charity, because you're the Lancashire Teaching Hospital's charity you're involved with. Tell us all about that, Joanna.
Yeah, so we're based at Royal Preston Hospital. We look after thousands of patients every day. We like to enhance patient care, and we do this by a number of things. We are fundraising, we have people that donate to us, and it's all about giving back to the NHS. And we'll buy stuff for patients to make their areas nicer, equipment that will make waiting times lower, and we will fund specialist research and training for nurses. So there's lots of different ways that we support Royal Preston Hospital.
When people come into a hospital, they only see what they see, and like you say, you don't realise what is covered by the NHS and what is beyond the NHS. This is where you come in, isn't it?
It is, yeah. So it's the above and beyond that we're covering. So a good example of this is with the children's ward. The children's ward, you'll come in and the children will have a bed and the medical care, but we will provide things like the entertainment for the children, a mobile Xbox units, sensory equipment, toys, even down to things like reclining chairs next to the patient's bed, so parents and guardians can stay with the children and get a good night's sleep. So it's those over and above, they're no means essential, but they make a massive difference to people.
All amazing, because people just expect those kind of things to be there, don't they?
That's it, yeah. So it's those above and beyonds that just make a real big difference. One of the new things they've recently put in is some ceiling tiles above patients' beds. So instead of just staring up at a blank ceiling, there's now interactive ceiling tiles which will change from sunny days, sunny skies, and then at night it changed to twinkly stars. So it's just really small things like that make a huge difference.
I was going to say, because especially with children, you know, it's a very, very lonely experience, I guess, when they come into a hospital.
Yeah, it can be. I think for any patient coming into hospital, it's daunting, you're worried anyway, and then you don't know what you're going to come up against. But if you can make the environment better for patients to be in and their families, it just lessens any kind of sort of anxiety around it.
So in terms of this charity, how long has this been going for? Has it been in existence for a while, or is it a recent thing?
Well, it's actually only quite a young charity. It started in 2019, so just pre-COVID, although some of our funds within the hospital, for example, like Baby Beat, that's been around for 30 years. But the actual Teaching Hospital charity itself was started in 2019.
So Baby Beat, tell us all about Baby Beat. What's it all about?
Well, Baby Beat is well known and loved all across Preston. It's been, like Joanna says, it's been established a long time. That supports the areas of the hospital like neonatal care and maternity, and also bereavement services in the neonatal unit and maternity unit. So they've been going a long time. They run events throughout the year. They recognise baby loss awareness and national prematurity. So anyone that's been into the Sherry Green unit, that side of the hospital, will have seen the Baby Beat shop that runs from there. That's all run by volunteers. People donate knitting and knitted items that they sell in the shop, and then it also provides a bit of a lifeline as well to staff. They can get some treats and snacks and lunches from down there. So
the thing is, though, it's like when anybody comes to hospital, the whole journey, the whole experience is traumatic to a lot of people. So making differences, a little bit of difference in someone's life is so important, isn't it?
Yeah, so Baby Beat will cover, up to maternity and neonatal, and then from there we go into the children's appeal, which has been set up for sort of the next stage. So from a day old up to 19, covering mental health as well. So the children's ward, they needed their own kind of version of Baby Beat, which is where you've got the children's appeal. And there's a barometer at the front of the hospital, which you might see if you pass, which is the target there is to reach 1 million to improve services for children. So that's where the focus is. And then next we've got people raising money for renal, we've got people raising money for critical care, A&E, M&D.
So in terms of fundraising then, I mean, obviously there's a lot of charities out there. How do you raise money in terms of getting the cash in?
Well, we do events like the Preston 10K, so we're hoping to get a lot of support for that. We've got some keen runners at the hospital, and it's all very good for your health and well-being to get out there running. I know there's some keen runners that have set up little couch to 5k things within the hospital trust itself, so it'd be a good sort of extension of their running skills to join in with this. But we've just done things like Crossbay Walk. We've had an abseil this year that was very successful.
Skydiving.
Did you do that yourself?
No, we just like to watch and support. Yeah.
But things like that are so important, are they, to keep raising money throughout the year. So the Preston 10K, of course, on Sunday the 24th of September, we're going to be just outside the Harris Museum, and then we've got a lovely, nice run all the way around the park and the Japanese gardens. Really scenic. I mean, you're going to be there on the day, aren't you?
Yeah, we'll be there on the day. We're going to have our charity gazebo up in the flag market, so we'll be there to welcome the runners and get some photos, and we'll be there to cheer on at the start line, and then there at the end to make sure everyone finishes and enjoys the run.
It's going to be an amazing event, and hopefully the weather will be fine on the day. So if anybody's interested to learn a little bit more about this organisation, the charity behind it, how do they get in touch?
Well, they can visit our website, which is lthcharity.org.uk, and I just think I want to just say this year, because it's a really special year for the NHS. We've just turned 75, and it's a fantastic year to support us, and it's a really good way to see your money go locally. So we've got Royal Preston Hospital, we've got Chorley Hospital, and we have our specialist mobility unit based on Watling Street Road in Preston. So your money that you raise through events like this can go to any area of the NHS that you love and want to look after for another 75 years.
Sounds perfect. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us today. We look forward to seeing you on the 24th. Can we tempt you to get your trainers out, your running trainers?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I could get them out and wear on the day. Yeah.
Lovely. All right. Listen, thank you so much for spending some time talking to us today, and good luck with all your fundraising in the future.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's Joanna and Lucy from the Lancashire Teaching Hospitals Charity at Royal Preston Hospital.
The Spa Preston 10K.